Okay, so I'm going to do non-contact reading for Scorpio. Find out this person's energy, their feelings, intentions and actions towards you. There will be a part 2 in subscription that'll cover anything I need to cover over this 10 minutes here, as well as future positions, outcomes and hidden energy. If you want to inquire about personal reading, please click the link under my bio or in description. Right, let's do non-contact in love for Scorpio, for those who are in non-contact. So non-contact, please, for Scorpio. I've done a few already, and we always get communication. So like, it's so weird, like not every single time, but a lot of times we get communication is key, or like heart-to-heart conversation, but we have got communicate here. So I've had it in 3 star signs already. Yeah, in my 6 that I've already done. So yeah, communicate is your first card. Communication is key, Scorpio. Communicate, and communication is key. Can you believe it? Right, so yeah, I think you've got the gist of this. If this is heart-to-heart conversation now, that's going to be hilarious. Oh dear. Let's have a little look. No, it doesn't. It says children. So we're, whew. Right, children. Your love life is influenced or is being affected by children. Okay, so communication is key, and your maybe something to do with children. Right, let's have a look at your person's energy that you're in no contact with. So the person's energy, that's Scorpio, right, yeah, Queen of Wands. Let's have a look at how they feel towards you. How do they feel towards Scorpio? Queen of Pentacles. So what is their intention in this connection? The Devil. Oosh, toxic. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, it could be Capricorn because we've got that there, or it could be that that's because we've got children here. They're feeling like you're nurtured, that you've got children, or they've got children with you. The Devil, I don't know what that's all about yet, but we'll find out as we get to it. So what actions are they going to take? They're confused. Yeah, so there has been something toxic. They could be toxic, you could be toxic, the situation could be toxic. Judgment underneath the deck though, so there's some hidden energy of a renewal of energy and a reconciliation. Look at that, that's quite interesting. We'll see if it comes back out throughout the reading. Right, let's go Scorpio. I mean, your person's energy has come out as Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It doesn't have to be that, but they're very good looking, very passionate, very charismatic maybe. They're very adventurous, because obviously that's what the Queen of Wands represents, male or female, it doesn't matter. Very authentic. So yeah, very mysterious. So that kind of energy is what they're coming out as. So they might be a little bit of a player as well. Hence no contact. Let's have a look, Scorpio. Hangman, Pisces energy, stagnated, over happiness, 10 of Cups. They are good looking anyway. Sorry, it's only because the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands is there. But on the contrary, look at this. We've got stagnation, internal like anguish. So they're obviously stuck in some kind of like rut at the moment regarding their happiness. And they're trying to be confident. Maybe that's why they're Queen of Wands, because they're trying to fake it till they make it. They might be putting themselves first. They might be like trying to be authentic and adventurous, or whatever that might be. With that Queen of Wands, they could just be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but on the contrary, it's like, you know, there is still, they're meditating, contemplating, trying to see things from different points of view. They're stagnant on their fortune, their happiness, and they're in an internal imprisonment in their mind. So it's not the best of energies to be stuck there, because with the Hangman being in play, it's like they're already on repeat. Do you know what I mean? It's like they're just hanging there waiting to see what develops. They have got that passion though. They have got that little bit of excitement in them. So I'm quite happy to see that. Let's find out how they're currently feeling towards you. Queen of Pentacles does indicate nurture. So it also indicates family orientation with the Queen of Pentacles, Pentacles being stability. Especially with the Queen, the feminine energy of the Queen, it looks like children might be involved here. So they could see you or feel that you're very stable, or they want to stabilize something there. Let's have a little look. So how do they feel towards you? They're guarded. A marriage or a union. This is a solitude energy as well. Maybe that's because we're in Hangman and they're up in their heads. So what I'm getting in their feelings as well is that they're trying to work out what they want or how they go on about nurturing themselves currently. With the Queen of Pentacles here, that's about one's nurture, like a feminine nurture. And so male or female, it doesn't matter, but it's like there is a union or a marriage, or there's a celebration here, but there's a boundary up against it. So there's a block. And with that being said, we've also got the Hermit, and the Hermit does indicate soul searching. So it looks like this person's taking time out just to try and stabilize their nurturing element, or putting themselves first in that nurturing element. And it could be something to do with children as well, like I said, because it is there. There is a lot of soul searching at the moment on how they feel. Yeah. Let me get 2 more cards, Scorpio. We've got a reconciliation or a celebration. But then we've got the Devil, Capricorn energy. They're obsessing about a celebration or a reconciliation. And there is something here about love. Maybe that's why they need to take some time out in the Hermit mode and the Hangman mode, is because they're obsessing, or there's toxicity about this celebration. They could be an alcoholic as well. No offense, but these 2 cards are an alcoholic together, or they've got substance abuse in their feelings. So they're like a little bit erratic in their feelings. Again, I'm only speaking for some of you Scorpio that are out there, but that does mean them 2 together if you look online. So we have got 3 of Cups and the Devil. So they could be a party. They could be going out just partying and trying to forget all about it. That's what I'm kind of feeling there. But let's have a look at their intentions. Single, independent, self-reliant. Emperor. This person is, you've got to be careful. Oh my God. Right. Honestly, Scorpio, we've got the Emperor and we've got the Devil. This is control. This is like someone that knows how to be controlling, or knows how to take advantage. This is not going to be for everybody, so please don't hear me. But look, that is a control. That's a very direct, honest, logical person who's very focused. This is the Emperor with the Devil. That is like the devil, the biggest whack you can get really from the universe when them two come together. So it's like this person is controlled, or they're controlling, and they know what they want. They do want to be single, or they might be coming out of addiction as well, Scorpio. I get a lot of that in this reading. So it might be coming out of some kind of addiction or obsession or toxicity. Yeah, there's changes. They're manifesting change. I've got the Magician with the Devil as well. Hate them energies. Oh, this is not going to be for everybody, but they're manifesting change or communication. Their intentions are about them. I'm not even going to continue looking at that. I'm just going to have a look. And then we've got the 7 of Cups. You put all them together, that's delusion, that's Scorpio energy, confusion, options. They are fearing something. They're overwhelmed. They're unsure about which way to go in communication. That's the King of Cups. So they're trying to navigate through their emotion, or they are very navigated. They're very navigated in their emotion. They know what they want, but they are overwhelmed. They can't get to where they need to go, or they need to make a decision. So they are working through their emotion there to make a decision. But there is that sort of like 5 of Swords, which is very sort of, there's a battle, there's fear, there's self-sabotage. They could be wanting to win at all costs, especially with what I've got in their intentions here, which is someone that is in control of a situation, and especially with their feelings that they might just be going out partying and doing what they want to do. But then I really like the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles at the beginning. So, yeah, there could be a little bit of toxicity there that they're trying to work through. With the King of Swords, trying to get help for, trying to get like, trying to get a clear focus on to move themselves forward. But can I be honest with you? This is what I'm picking up on the reading. I've got to be fair, where I can. Waiting to put the work in. And also the Tower. So that's your energy. They're waiting to put the work in after a Tower, or they're looking at it So there's been some sort of instability, there's been some conflict and instability, and they're looking at putting work back into it. They're waiting maybe for you to put the work back into it after a time.